And then like after that, I went to school. I got like retain knowledge in several areas as far as like being a multidisciplinary artist. Like I took formal arts classes, acting classes, video classes.
He's an actor.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was an actor.
A little bit of everything. Yeah, so from there, like, from high school to like college, like, I don't know, everything was just kind of like, I guess, lining up for me to do this in one form or aspect or another, without me, actually realizing it. So, past school and past like the Space Jam T, I'm like in the experimental phase.
What was the experiment?
Let's see. I was playing with bleach, man. So like.
So you was running down hallways with bleach?
No, not necessarily hallways.
Okay.
When folks would beat my ass. I can't be fucking up the good carpet. So like.
You said bleach.
So like, I don't know. I was just looking at stuff in my closet and I was like, man, this is too plain. So like, I started playing with like dyes and paint. And
how old is that shirt?
Let's say 2013, 14. And then like, so like this is like a Ralph Lauren shirt and I got bored with it. I was like, this looks dull. I dyed half of it like with bleach and then I re-dyed it and then I went back over with spray paint and you can't really see it.
Did he just say that's Ralph? You was doing that with Ralph?
Yeah.
You wasn't worried about what Ralph would say to you?
This look, cause like it's a good quality shirt.
Yeah, but that's Ralph.
What are you gonna do? Ralphie good.
Right,
Ralphie from the Bronx good. He done made his ducats. He done made his ducats,
I
man.
ask these questions though. I mean, about niggas when it came to Ralph, so
This
I'm like,
was
hearing
the
that is
detail
crazy.
I was trying to show. So
okay.
I made a ghetto stencil.
What's a ghetto stencil?
So like pretty much like I don't even think I had cardboard at the time. I just had like a hard sheet of cardstock paper and then like I cut out my logo.
Yeah.
And then I spray painted it over the shirt and it's kind of faint to see. But like here is like a R. This is a circle and the lightning bolt right here.
Okay.
So yeah, I was playing with that and I was just like, okay, this is cool, but what's next after that? So then I was, so like what I do like graphic wise when I get bored, I create projects for myself and like one of the things was like the Space Jam shirt. I wanted to draw Rihanna anime style because of course she bad. Perfect subject to use, you know what I'm saying? So then I used like I forgot what photo shoot it was. It was the photo where she like holding like a cigarette and then like she was doing the red hair the thing at the time and that was doing the thing for me. So like I was like, put two and two together.
Something to you. No, I got you.
So like I believe this says Riri on the bottom right here.
That doesn't say bad girl, it says
No.
Okay.
I gotta wear this, man. I gotta wear it.
I'm just saying.
I can be bad, but I can't be that bad, you know what I'm saying? But like, so like I bought. So like this is this isn't dye sublimation, so I forgot what this is. But basically this is an iron-on transfer, but it's like a different kind. This isn't the kind you would buy from a store. This is like more of like one that you go to like a commercial place and they'll agree to print out a certain amount of this print for this price, and then after that all you're paying for is the blank. I was going to a place out Largo for that.
Do those stores still exist?
I want to say it does. It's called Big Frog. Maybe it does. Shout out Big Frog. Shout out my people as Big Frog. I ain't seen y'all in a minute.
Yeah, good folks.
But it's all good. But yeah, once I got all the shirts back, they were black, and I was like, this shit plain as fuck. So then my mom had like some commercial grade bleach, you know what I'm saying, sitting beside a washing machine, and then like I was babysitting one of my man's little brothers, and like he like a wild dude, like he dance, he rap, do a bunch of stuff. So like
he a DC guy?
Nah, he ain't from DC. He from Delaware.
He from Delaware?
Delaware/Philly.
Okay, I've been Philly cats down.
So like literally we set up in the garage. He was like he wanted one for himself, so I grabbed some paint brushes. We sit literally side by side just throwing paints on the shirt, and then I was like, okay, after the bleach, like then what? Like the shit's still playing, like anybody could throw bleach on the shirt. And then I was like, okay, so I need like a colorful element. So like I was breaking down paint with like acrylic paint with like alcohol. and like mixing it together.
Is that a thing?
I mean, in a way.
Were you just experimenting this whole time?
Not necessarily. Like I know, like so, like through my experiences with clothing and just my experiences, like I know how like certain paints and things react to each other just by experience. So like I know like if you get, so I know basically like I could buy a fabric medium and mix that with the acrylic paint and apply it here, but I didn't have that at the time. So I need something to break it down just a little bit.
To cut it.
Yeah. So like, but I can't use water because like that'll instantly, you know what I'm saying, come out of the shirt. But like alcohol, it evaporates. So like when I put it into the shirt, the alcohol evaporates and the pigment will just be left.
Did you have like a timing for this? Like alcohol will last?
I had a timing for everything actually. So like I had timing for the bleach. I was doing the bleach in layers because it's like commercial grade. So like if you time it incorrectly, it'll burn through the shirt literally. So if you like leave the bleach on there too long and you don't throw no like water on it or rinse it in like water and baking soda, like it's just gonna eat through the shirt. So like are you taking notes on this? That's like amazing. So like I literally sat up in there and I had like jars marked like 1, 2, 3 in terms of like how much it was diluted and like you know I had like my paints off to the side and then like I'm just like for like the next couple months I'm just like it's like summertime. I'm literally just knocking out shirts in my garage when I get off work and then just like hanging them joints up and out back and whatnot.
What did storage look like for you at that time?
You know, I'm in my folks' crib, so like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like make it do what it do and then when they nag, just move the shit out the way. It's like, you know, like I didn't really have too many storage options, but like so like once I started selling these, I start like each one I was doing individually, so like each one looked different. Some had stripes, some had splatter, some had diagonal stripes, some had both, some had just like a fading gradient. So two things happened with this. So like the first shirt that I ever made with this and probably about 20 more others, I went to a house party at a friend's house. No, I went to a cookout first, went to a house party at a friend's house, and then when I got up the next morning, cause like, you know, get home safe. I woke up on my homie's couch, and then I walked back to my car, and then my bag after a long day of selling t-shirts was completely gone from a vehicle and my window was busted. So the funny thing is I left the money in the car. They didn't take that, they just took the bag. So it's just some nigga running around PG or not at this point because this was years ago. They just has a bunch of these t-shirts. And yeah, so
and
like
you never came across anybody.
Nope.
Just with the shirt on?
Nope. But it was funny because like my friends was texting me like when they see like my other friends out in the t-shirts like, hey, you know this nigga? Cause like, you know what I'm saying? Like we can get him right now, you know?
Yeah.
And they tell me like who it was. I'd be like, oh nah, that's the homie. Like they bought a shirt. But like as like this picked up, I started getting orders for like custom shirts. So like, you know, people ask for like their name on the back or their nickname or like a name and a number on the back.
So custom shirts, but it was your shirt, just customized.
Yep.
Okay.
So like, you know, like the black is base, but like based upon what you want, I would create that for you. So after that, no, matter of fact, I skipped a shirt. So
before you go to the shirt that you skipped, how did you manage custom orders? Did you add an additional charge? Because did you know about you have to charge for your labor outside of just the shirt itself?
At that point, I ain't thinking about it. I was younger then. Like
no one was giving you
like when you like. See, the thing is, like when you're younger, you're not considering time and all the other factors because you have more time and things available to you because you have less responsibilities. Yeah. As like, you know what I'm saying, like as like, you know, with things now, like as the economy, you know, goes, you know, bad or, you know, what have you, you have to make adjustments. Gas prices, you know what I'm saying? As like, you know, everything takes away from your bottom line, your overhead or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, like yeah. As like those things begin to take away, like you have to start making adjustments every time. And then like at each stage of me making shirts and everything, it's just like you learn something each time from the process. So like each time I'm just reconfiguring like, you know, the business aspects of everything. So like with this, I don't believe I charge extra for custom designs, because like I was just happy to get these joints off, because like I had like 250 of these to like get off, so like get them joints off, you know what I'm saying, best way you can. So like at the time, like I was making my money back, and then like I don't know, especially after I got a bunch of them joints stolen, and I made like a couple more, and then it got cold outside. That was the main thing. It got cold outside. So like when it get cold outside, like I can't hang these up to dry, and they don't dry in like 30-40 minutes anymore. Like
there's less humidity.
Yeah. So like now like everything's will be just soggy. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I can't even do that.
Does that affect how the colors set into the material also?
It affects a lot, because like for example, like the bleach, it kind of keeps going like no matter what you're gonna do, like as the more air and everything that gets exposed to it. So like I may, like for example, it's been certain cases like I thought I washed the shirt properly, but then I leave it up to dry, and then I come back, I got holes in my shirt. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that bleach kept me.
Oh yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Or like when it's hotter outside, color takes faster to fabric, opposed to like when it's cold, the fabric stays saturated and the colors just constantly being diluted. You know what I'm saying? So like it's a lot of factors with that, for real. Like
space heaters will make a difference.
I mean, I ain't had that at the time, it may make a difference, but I don't know. Like the sun is probably the best, because like I could hang this outside, it'd be dry in 30 minutes. Especially here, it'd be like 105, but it reads 95.
Yeah.
So yeah, like the experimental like things that I was doing was definitely like not done, because I skipped a shirt. So
all right, let's get back to
another thing that I did, so like everybody loves Gucci, man.
Big Gooch.
So
so many jokes there. You go fell out, by the way. You don't gotta hold back your laugh. Yeah, nah, fuck this.
Alright, so everybody loves Gucci, man. So again, Rell gets bored. Rell creates a personal project. Start drawing Gucci, man.
Yeah.
So
how much of this is for Rell?
Like I say, like I was telling you earlier, a lot of times, majority of times, like I'm designing clothes for myself first. Like sometimes I would just be like, I don't see this in the space, so I would like to wear that. Or like I don't know, it's just like it's a feeling like I get wearing my own clothing, because like what I'm saying, like me as an individual, like I could be defined by wearing a bunch of other different brands, but like if I'm wearing my own shit, like that's legit me. You know?
Yeah, and that's on Rell.
Yeah, so like I probably had every Gucci Man mixtape known to man. And then I wanted to create something that represented like the different areas of Gucci. So I did this shirt.
You did this all by hand?
This is like on the computer. So like yes and no. And then I got the just got out Gucci. So then I put this together, and then I did these in 3 colors. This is like gray with like a black with like a black bottom. So like going back to the discussion about how like colors take. So like with these, the color didn't take as well to like this fabric. This is like a different blank. With this, I was hanging these outside in the summertime. There's also another color of this shirt. I did like a green with like a darker green hue at the bottom, and then I did a white with the purple for obvious reasons. But so like doing these, I was excited because like I
out of that shirt.
Huh?
You just karate chopped the hell out of that shit. I was like, dang, Big Gooch good?
Passion. It's like, so with this, like I wanted to take it a little like I guess like a step further. So like I kind of planned like some marketing around it.
Yeah.
I got my friend Rick. Shout out Rick, because he's the GOAT for this. Like never forget. Pulled up in his backyard. And like we started shooting. And then the lady, like basically we're shooting in front of a garage in Southeast, but it's not his garage, it's like right beside his house. So like the lady come out back like, what y'all doing shooting in front of my garage? You know how black homies be.
Yeah.
You know, like, and then like I was like, oh,
She paid property tax.
You know, I had to respect the household. So like, you know, I was saying, hey, I'm just trying to do a photo shoot. I got my clothes.
Young black man. Yeah.
You know, so then I did a whole like lemonade photo shoot. So like we set up like a faux lemonade stand, and then I digitally add in all the lemonade elements. It's kind of I'm gonna show you on the phone real quick.
Okay. Well, hold on. Let me get that focus correct. All right, let me get that a little close up. Okay. All right. Hold up. All right, keep it still. All right, give us a description of what we looking at right here.
All right. So this is Rick, and like I set up.
Move the phone up a little bit. Perfect.
All right. So this is Rick.
Keep talking.
All right. So talk. We gonna have to make we're gonna have to cut. You know what that felt like?
What did that feel like?
You know
Is that what that felt like?
You know that picture where Mike Tyson is holding up Jewel's hand?
Yeah.
Hold it like this. Hold it like this. I appreciate the support, my brother. I appreciate it. But like, all right.